Hi, hello, my name is Gomer Joseph. I hope we've all been having a great day so far. Welcome back to another True Crime Tuesdays video. If you are new, I welcome you. Before I discuss today's case, I'd like to mention my Christian suspense book series titled Never As It Seems. The first book in the series is available on Amazon for 99 cents, but you will still be able to read it for free if you have Kindle Unlimited, which is like a streaming service for books on Amazon. There is a 30-day free trial or a 2-month deal, which is 99 cents, but will eventually turn into $9.99 each month. The link will be in the description box. Today, I'll be discussing the unsolved murder of Kanika Powell, and guys, not only does this case break my heart, but it really gives me the chills. Like, the case pretty much involves one of my biggest fears and will make you want to keep yourself protected in the comfort of your own home. I encourage you all to do your own research when it comes to this case and not just look at my video for all of the information. Here we go. Kanika Powell was born on January 31st, 1980 in Prince George County, Maryland to Judy Powell. I couldn't really find who her father was. I'm just going to assume that he wasn't really a vital part in her life, but that's just my assumption. I do know that she did have a stepfather who cared about her very much, and that she did also have 3 other siblings. People described Kanika as someone who was ambitious, feisty, determined, a hard worker, brilliant, fun, close to her family. She did serve in the army for 2 years after her high school graduation, and after that she worked as a contract worker in Johns Hopkins University physics lab, pretty much working this top level security job. In 2008, Kanika was 28 and lived alone in an apartment. On August 28th, in broad daylight, Kanika got a knock on the door. Then the unexpected occurred. The moment the door was opened, Kanika was shot, and a neighbor did hear the gunshots, then rushed to Kanika, finding her on the floor outside of her apartment door. Now, I really do give this neighbor props. Like, if you hear, gunshots, most people aren't really likely to rush to them to check on their neighbors, and I'm not really sure how many neighbors would even do something like that these days. So, I mean, just big props to this person. So, Kanika, the neighbor did call for help, and Kanika was rushed to the hospital, but unfortunately, she did die the next day. Her death clearly broke the hearts of her family and friends, but they immediately remembered how strange events happened to Kanika not long before she was killed. And not only did she tell her family, but sent an email to her friends. And just so y'all know, this email has to be the most chilling email I've ever read so far. The email says this: I just want to share with you the scariest thing that happened to me this weekend. Saturday evening around 7 p.m., a man was knocking at my door. As all of you may know, I live alone. I asked who it was, and he didn't answer. So once I got close to the door and looked out of the peephole, I saw a male figure that was not familiar to me at all. I asked who he was, and all he stated was that he was from the FBI and that he was looking for Kanika Powell. It freaked me out completely because this man knew my name. He held a shield up, but no picture ID, and he never gave his name. He told me he was looking for me in regards to an investigation. I told him that I had no idea as to what he was talking about and that he would need to show me documentation as well as a warrant of some sort. So he left, and I looked out my bedroom window and saw him walking. I also heard a voice tell him to walk in the opposite direction. The whole situation was scary and seemed so false. So because of this incident, not only did I get no sleep for the rest of the weekend, but I am now trying to get an alarm system installed in my apartment. I had one in my old apartment, but I just hadn't had it transferred over to my new one. As far as everything that happened with this guy, I did call the FBI, and they told me that it was more than likely bogus because they never come to your door by themselves, and they always leave a card of some sort so that you can contact them. I called the local police as well to give them a description just in case someone is out there trying to rape or harm single women. Pass this on, ladies. This is not a fake Ford. This happened to me, Kanika. Who knows who these guys are and what they are doing and in what areas other than mine. Like it was mentioned in the email, Kanika did call the police, but when they were searching, they found no sign of these creeps. Now, y'all, like people showing up like outside my window or like right outside my house is like that I don't know, like is like one of my biggest fears, and that is exactly the reason why I am pro Second Amendment, like because I just know that there are certain cases where even when somebody is stalked, like the police won't do anything unless something happens to you. And of course, for me, I don't want to wait for something to happen to me in order for the police to do something, and that's why I'm so pro Second Amendment. And Kanika was also in the military, and this freaked her out as well, so I can't even imagine. Sadly, Kanika would continue to get these mysterious visitors. One said that they had a package for her, but never really, sent it to her. With this case comes theories. One of the theories is this. So, 3 months after Kanika was killed, there's this man named Sean Green who also worked in national security. Unfortunately, he was tragically killed by a masked gunman, and people believe that the two deaths are connected. The other theory is that there was a serial killer named Jason Thomas Scott who murdered 5 women in the area around the same time that Kanika was killed, and that this serial killer might have been responsible. What do y'all think? Do you believe that Kanika's and Sean's murders were connected, that the serial killer had something to do with it, or do you have another theory? Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. My prayers do go to Kanika's loved ones since I know they miss her every single day and are desperate for answers. As the new year approaches, this will just be another year without Kanika, and that truly breaks my heart. Like, her death was so disturbing and sad. It's just terrible that she lost her life in a place that most people feel safe at. The God that I serve, the God of the Bible, is a God of justice, and he will make sure that justice is served. I thank you all for taking the time in my day to watch this video. If you did like this video, please hit the like button. And once again, if you have any thoughts on this case, please leave those thoughts in the comment section. If you'd like to see more videos from me, please feel free to subscribe and click the bell to be notified about the next video. If there's a certain true crime case that you'd like me to cover, go ahead and let me know. I wish you all a happy new year. I really hope that we have a better year than this whole year has been. So once again, happy new year. I'll see y'all for next True Crime Tuesdays, and I'll talk to y'all later.